Well, hey there, folks. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you as usual, and a very warm welcome back to What's for Tea. And I hope you've had a brilliant day so far. So, today for you, I've got macaroni cheese. Now, I know it's such a simple recipe, but do you know what? See, whenever I feature macaroni cheese in Meals of the Week, there's always folk that ask to see a recipe. Now, disclaimer, I did do a recipe for macaroni cheese for the channel years ago, but I make it quite a bit different now. So I wanted to share a sort of updated recipe, if you like, because with every tweak I make, it just keeps getting tastier and tastier, as I said, over on Instagram. So I'm going to show you everything that I'm using here, and this will serve between 3 and 4 people. And you're thinking, yeah, right, but it is very, very rich. And if you're having a wee side with it, this is more than enough. So I've got some cheese, some cream, some butter, macaroni. I've also got some panko breadcrumbs. Those are optional, obviously. Some milk, some mustard, some nutmeg, or sometimes I use smoked paprika, you know, if you want a wee smoky flavour, some flour, and for the top I've got some parmesan, some mozzarella, and some more cheddar. This was the mustard that I used here, but you can use any mustard, and also the macaroni, but you can use any pasta you like. It's just, you know, cheese sauce and pasta. So you'll need 2 pans. Use your bigger pan for your sauce, because we're going to add the pasta to the sauce, so make sure you get quite a big pan for your sauce. So melt your butter, and to that we're going to add the flour. This is just plain flour. You want to mix these in well and just cook this for about a minute, and that'll get rid of that sort of raw flour taste, because you don't want a grainy sauce. You do want your sauce nice and velvety. Once you're happy with that, you can pop in your milk. This is whole milk. Give it a good stir through until it's nice and smooth and there are no lumps in there. You can use a sieve. Use a whisk if you prefer, you know, if you're worried about lumps. And then once you're happy and it's nice and smooth, pop in your cream, give it a good stir, and then pop in your nutmeg or smoked paprika, depending on what you're using. Like I said, if I want a smokier flavour, I'll use smoked paprika. Sometimes, you know, I add cooked bacon as well. And then a heaped teaspoon of the mustard. Again, just give it a stir through, and you'll notice as you add these ingredients, it starts to get thicker and thicker. And then your cheese, I'm using strong cheddar, which I recommend. It gives it a lovely flavour. Give that all a nice stir through until it's nice and smooth and your cheese is melted. And that's it, basically done. You just want to bring this up to a simmer, pop in some salt and pepper to your own taste, and that's you done. You can set that to the side, and I always like to do my sauce first. I don't know why, I just do it this way. You can obviously have them both going at the same time. To your dried pasta, add a good amount of salt and then some boiling water. Give it a good stir to separate all of your pasta, and just let this simmer away until it's nice and tender, until it's cooked to your liking, because I know we're all different when it comes to the pasta. So cook that to your own liking, then obviously drain the water out. And all we're going to do now is add the drained pasta to the cheese sauce. Now, sometimes I add a wee knob of butter to the pasta and put it back in the pan and give it a stir through. This time I didn't bother. I just added the pasta directly in to the sauce. Give it a really good stir just to make sure you're getting all your sauce into all the wee holes of the pasta. And use more sauce than you think you're going to need, because this is getting into the oven and it does dry it out just a wee bit. So you want quite a bit of sauce in there if you're going to bake it in the oven, that is. So pop it into your oven dish, and like I said, this will serve between 3 to 4 people. You know, if you're having garlic bread or peas or chips or a wee side salad. If you're just having it on its own, it'd probably do 3 people, I would say. So the last thing I'm going to do is whack on my toppings. So I've got some cheddar, some grated parmesan, and some mozzarella, and I'm also going to put on some panko breadcrumbs. The amounts are completely up to you, so I haven't put quantities. Panko breadcrumbs are just dried Japanese breadcrumbs. They're not the same as what we would think of as breadcrumbs. And you just want to put this in the oven or under the grill, just until it goes nice and bubbly and is starting to go brown on the top. And this was wonderful. You can just see it all bubbling there on the sides. And like I said, it's super simple, but I don't know anyone that doesn't like macaroni cheese. And like I said, sometimes I do add cooked bacon to the cheese sauce, just for a wee bit of extra texture, and sometimes a wee bit of sweet corn, something like that. But this is just nice and basic. And as you can see inside, there's plenty of cheese sauce in there. It's not dry at all. So this is what we had for our tea last night, and we just had a wee bit of garlic bread at the side and a wee bit of black pepper on the top. And yeah, this is absolutely delicious. And let me know down below, how do you make yours? You know, I'm always interested to see, because obviously we all do things differently. Do you do anything different, or do you add anything that I don't? Just before I leave you, I wanted to say, as usual, a massive thank you to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page, and to the channel members here on YouTube as well. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. It does mean ever so much, as you know, and thank you all for watching, leaving your lovely comments. And if you haven't done yet, give the video a wee like, because it does help the channel out. We're looking to grow the channel in 2022, and if you haven't done yet, why not consider subscribing, because a whopping 55% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So consider subscribing before you go. And if you're not following me over on Instagram yet, I'm What's for Tea 3 over there, and it would be lovely to see you. So I will be back tomorrow with my wee muscle food unboxing for this month. It's just came, so I will be unboxing that and getting that up for you to see. And then obviously back on what we're on now, Friday, I think, no, Saturday, for our wee shopping haul, and then back on Sunday for meals of the week. So you're going to have a video every night at 6 o'clock for the next few nights, so hopefully that's not too much for you. But until I see you next time, guys, mind to take care of yourselves, and I'll see you awful soon back here on What's for Tea. Take care, and bye for now. Bye now.